Stephanie Milky here, aka Keto Mom, or often called mom, sis, Steffi, daughter, wife, aunt, and friend. Just like many of you, I carry a lot of titles. My favorite title is mom. I should probably say wife, which takes a lot of my time. But let's be honest, if you want to do something and do it well, you will make the time for it. Commitment is hard because we find ourselves overcommitted, but when you practice prioritizing, you will find out what is actually important and what you can let go. With the Keto Mom podcast, you will learn together how to manage our time, commit to the most important things in life, and I will equip you with the tools you need to feel qualified each step of the way. My name is Stephanie Milky, and welcome to the Keto Mom Secrets podcast. Hello, welcome to the Keto Mom page. My name is Stephanie, and I'm going to give you the fourth key, I think I've been saying secret, for this week as you gather the words and then you enter to win some free ketones on Saturday. So, really quick, it is Thursday if you're watching live. I love to know if you're watching live or watching the replay. If you're watching live, drop a 1 in the chat. If you do a replay, drop a 2. All right, so this week, we've been diving into just giving you some tips to help you as you are getting focused on your health. I've given you words Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Today is Thursday. I'm going to give you a word. You're collecting the words. On Saturday, I'm going to put something here on the page. You can enter all of the words and your name goes into a drawing for some ketones. All right, so I was thinking today, I was like, all right, I had an idea of what I wanted to talk about, but it was perfect because my day went right along with the word. So I'll give you an example. This morning, so we've been doing incredible. Today is day 11. We have been cold plunging. My husband and I are doing carnivore for 30 days, maybe longer. I'm working on some hormone stuff. So we have been cold plunging. We have been going for walks every morning. I have been reading my Bible. I have been reading, I have been doing things on my vision board, things that are on my goals for the year, right? I've been doing them. Getting up, dominating my morning, homeschooling our girls. I feel like for the most part, I'm like, listen, I'm hitting the target. And then today happened. And I need you to know something. So this morning was the very first day that our girls had golf lessons. So if you do not know, we moved from Minnesota to Florida in September. So we are officially in Florida. We have been for 4 months. Loving it. Everybody in Florida golfs, all their friends golf. We're taking golf lessons. So, but it's early. It's a homeschool golf. I'm a homeschool mom. If you're brand new and I do not know you, I'd love to get to know you. Again, drop a 1 if you're watching live, drop a 2 if you're watching replay. And so we had to get up early. And listen, I'm going to say early because if you work from home and you're a homeschool family, my days don't start like so many of your days do. So for those who have to get their kids up at 6 or 6:30 and out the door, you're incredible. You are incredible. I don't have to do that. So our school day starts at 9. My goal is to get the girls up at 8. Well, we had to leave the doors. We had to leave the home around 8 o'clock this morning, which we can do. I'm being a little exaggerative, but that cuts into my morning. Guess what? I didn't get up in enough time for me to go for my walk, I read my Bible, but for me to do all of my morning things, to do my cold plunge, and it was pouring rain. So when I did get up, I walked outside to put the dogs out, and I was like, it's cold. It's cold in Florida. Listen, I know cold. I grew up in Minnesota. It is not negatives. It is cold in Florida cold, meaning it was rainy and 60. Don't get mad at me that I said that. But my girls were going golfing. So I need you to, as I was going throughout my morning, I was like, it's not a big deal. Then we realized we were out of eggs, which, hello, carnivores eat eggs and meat. I needed groceries. So after we golfed this morning, we ran to Costco, grabbed some groceries, got home, dove right into school, right? My kids and our girls, and school is a priority. And so it's interesting because it's 2 o'clock where I'm at, and we're basically done with school. We've got a couple more things to do, but I have not worked out. I ate well. I've been 100% on track with my food. I feel like my mindset is great. I read my Bible. I did not go for my walk. I did not work out. I did not cold plunge. I didn't do my live yet. I wanted to do a live in the morning. So here's the word, okay? And we're going to talk about this word. The word is adaptability. So interesting, the last 3 words I gave you started with A. Today's word is adaptability. How do you feel like you handle adaptability in your life? How adaptable are you? If you had to rate yourself from 1 to 5, let's just do 1 to 5. How well do you feel like you have, like how is your AQ? We call it your adaptability quotient. You've got an IQ, how smart you are. You've got an EQ, how you handle your emotions. You've got an AQ, how adaptable you are. I want you to rate yourself from 1 to 5. Oh, I guess you're going to do 1 and 2. Like, rate yourself. Where are you at adaptability wise? Are like, I'm adaptable, I'm a 5, like I've got this. I need 100% help. I don't even know what that is. I'm a 0 or somewhere in between. So I got done with school. We just got done with history. And I was thinking to myself, I could be frustrated at myself. I should have got up earlier. I should have like got up at 5:45 and knocked out my day, but I was tired. And so here's what I will tell you. If you can be adaptable as you are going after these targets, these goals, these things you want to achieve in your life, but you understand that it also requires you to have a high level of AQ, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to get these done. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to work out. Like my day looks different. I have some priorities and already things I've established for the evening, which I'm going to invite you to. But I want you to understand that part of going after your goals and your dreams and your visions and part of like working on being the best version of you and paying off the debt or building a better relationship with your spouse or losing the weight is going to require adaptability, right? You don't have full control over things that happen. I had control over my time. I didn't get out of bed. And for example, like it's okay for me to go, you know what? Even if I don't get my workout in today, I'm not a failure. Like, doesn't mean that I need to throw my hands up in the air and be done. Doesn't mean that I need to beat myself up. I learned a lesson. I was like, I should have woke up. I should have gotten up earlier. Next Thursday, when we have the same routine, I'll get up earlier if I don't want to have to try to squeeze in my workout and my cold plunge and all of my other things in later in the day, right? So I know, like I've set a reminder, Thursdays now, since we just started golf, my morning doesn't look like my normal morning. I need to be adaptable. I need to make a shift and I can choose to make it work. Now I will tell you, while I might not get my workout in, I'll decide if, either A, we go to the gym or we go outside for a walk. It's kind of a rainy day here. How's the weather where you're at? But even if I decide not to, if I decide that, you know what, I ate well today, I'm going to give myself some grace and I'm not going to. I'm not a failure. I didn't fail. I don't need to stop. Like I can just go, oh, it's a learning lesson if I choose to learn from it. And it's fine. I'm going to celebrate the things and the small wins that I did achieve. I read this morning. I did eat well. I've already eaten well. Like my nutrition is dialed in 100%. You're not going to waver me. You couldn't stick my favorite cookie in front of my face and make me eat it. And I love cookies. But I'm going to tell you, the word today, if you're collecting words, is adaptability. I think it's super important to have that mindset. The only way you're going to fail along whatever journey you're on, along the goals that you're going after, is if you decide to quit. So if I decided like, shoot, I messed up, I'm a loser, I'm done, I quit, yeah, that's on me. Then that's my fault, right? But of course I'm not going to do that. Of course I'm going to get up tomorrow, right? And I'll decide what the rest of my day looks like. But the only way you fail is if you quit. Adaptability or having a high level of AQ is super important. It's a learned thing, like as things come up against you, like, oh shoot, I have a flat tire. I was saving money. Now I have to be adaptable and spend the money to get a new tire. But I'm not going to freak out because that was not something I could control. Or hey, I'm going to be adaptable. Like I slept in, it was rainy, I didn't get my workout in, I didn't plan my times right. It's okay. Like it's okay. So I say all that because I thought, ooh, that was my morning. I still feel great. And somebody had asked me, they said, Stephanie, you're going on 11 days of carnivore. Why are you doing it? Somebody was like, I thought you're only eating meat. So, because I took a picture of my lunch, and it was a protein waffle. So it's just eggs and protein, an egg in my protein waffle. Like I made an egg sandwich with sausage, and then I had some avocado. And listen, carnivore, just like keto, can ebb and flow, and it's different in people, in the way people do it. So like if you tell me you're doing keto, I have to ask you, like, are you low carb? Are you strict keto? Do you consider yourself dirty keto? Like, what does that look like for you? Same with carnivore. There's a lot of people that just do meat. Most of the people that just do meat, they do liver and all those things. Some people add eggs. Some people add a little bit of dairy. There's even some people that do fruit. I don't like fruit, so I don't do it. But one of the biggest things I've been working on is me personally. And I was thinking to myself the other day, why are you going after the goals that you want to achieve? Because oftentimes we quit because the why isn't big enough. And my husband and I have had some like just super sad, like there's just a lot of stuff in our family that's happening, health related, not us personally, but with grandparents. And it just gave us both a reality check of like, man, yes, we all are going to age. And I want to be able to age the best I can. And so I've just had a new, stronger why, because I want to be able to do as much as possible for as long as possible with my kids and hopefully grandkids and their kids. And so my girls were asking as we were at Costco today, they said, Mom, how long are you going to do carnivore? Because it's been 11 days. I said I was going to do it for 30. I'm doing it for a specific reason, because I would let myself off the hook often, and I would eat keto snacks, and I would eat, these keto chocolates, and I ate a lot of low carb wraps. And these things are not helping me personally in my own health journey. I know my body. I got blood work done. I'm working on my body. And I know that even if I allow myself like some keto treats, I actually don't need them right now. So I completely cut out all sugar. I went from like low carb to carnivore. So I'm not eating the wraps. I'm not eating like the no carb bread. I'm not eating any keto treats. I'm doing it for me. And then I'm also doing it because there are things that run in our family. There's things that run in my husband's family. There's just like, I'm going to do what I can do. Does that make sense? I was talking to a friend about business yesterday. This is long, so I apologize. I'm going to wrap it up. If you're just watching for the word is accountability. But I am going to say this. I was coaching somebody or talking to a friend about business. And I said, this year, my word is surrender. My word is surrender because I am a competitive person. I am a person that is going to push, to shove, make things work. I'm going to I could stress myself out with trying to make everything either be figure it out. I'm going to make it happen. It's just like my nature to push real hard. Even if it's not my door to open or if I'm not even in control of it, right? I'm a pusher. So what I needed to realize is I think stress plays a huge factor on your body. And I'm sorry. It's not accountability. The word is, you're right. Accountability was one of the words. I'm sorry. The word for today is AQ, adaptability. Sorry. So Kaylee just gave you the word for Tuesday was accountability. Today is adaptability. And so I'll tell you this, stress plays a huge factor on your health, just so you know. And I tell myself I have not been stressed, but if you were to look at my life and you were to look at things that I do outside of what I share on social media, you probably would say my stress levels were a bit high. So my word is surrender this year. And that means a lot to me. It means a lot to me and the Lord. It means a lot to maybe not always doing everything I feel like I need to please everybody. I'm doing what I can physically control. And I know I can control my eating. I'm in control of my own personal health. I'm in control of my relationship with my husband. I'm in control of my personal business, but I don't have to take on other people's viewpoints or their frustrations or their lack of. So what I've decided is I'm going to control what I can control. I'm going to surrender the rest to the Lord, the things that I can't control, because that's what we're supposed to do, right? To de-stress myself and to go, you know what? like, I'm human. I'm going to be adaptable. I know that I'm not going to fail because I'm not going to quit. But I also know that there's things that I can't control, and I'm done stressing about it. I'm going to work on my health and the things that I eat for my personal health and for our children, because it's super important to me. So depending on how I feel, I might keep going. Will I ever eat a piece of cake? Like, you know, there's times where I would go to birthday parties and I would eat something. I'll tell people, listen, lifestyle, eat what you want, drink what you want in moderation. If you're going to a birthday party, you don't need 5 cupcakes, eat 1, right? But I don't know. My mind has made such a shift and so focused on like being healthy, like me being the healthiest version of my 90-year-old me. And I'm backtracking it and going, if I want to be that 90-year-old healthy person, listen, I can't it's controlling what I can control, right? Like I can't control random accidents or things that happen in the world, but I can control my food consumption and the things that I put in my mind and the choices that I make. So in my head, I've made this shift, and it's like, what do I want to be, accomplish, do, be able to do, be able to function at that age? And how can I help me today be the best version of me when I'm that age? And it comes down to the choices I make today, every single day. And even if I don't get it right or the way that I want it, I'm going to be adaptable to not beat myself up or give up, but I'm going to keep going. Does this make sense? So adaptability is your word. How adaptable are you? If you find that you're not very adaptable, it's something that you have an awareness around and you can work on, right? So I want to say this. Thanks for tuning in. I am going to invite you to a call tonight. So if you are already drinking ketones, if you're one of my customers, I think you're so amazing. If you don't know what that is, like if you're drinking ketones and you love them, we're doing a Zoom tonight to hear more about our company, to hear more about an opportunity. It's the business side, to hear more about what it looks like to share ketones. If you want to share your story, if you want to inspire others, if you're like, I want to help other people be better as well. Like, I want to do that. If you want to know more about the business side of what I do, I'm going to do a Zoom tonight. It's 20 minutes or under. It's going to be real quick. Just post Zoom in the comments, and I would love to invite you to that Zoom. So if you've never tried ketones, you should try them. I drink them every single day. One of the biggest benefits that I'm drinking these right now, actually, I love the energy. I love how it's the mental clarity. I love how ketones turn on my brain. They help me not eat all day long. But one of the biggest things I've been reading into is the power of keeping and sustaining your muscle as we age, right? So muscle is important. And the older you get, it's easier to lose it. So ketones actually preserve muscle. And so I drink ketones for one of those benefits. It might not seem like a glorious benefit that you might not feel like the energy that I have, or like, listen, I'm not snacking on cookies all day. Like, I love the appetite. I love the appetite control, the energy. Like, I love my brain and how it's functioning. But I also, on an inside level, really truly believe muscle is important. So I'm preserving my muscle. So anyways, if you've never tried ketones, you want to feel incredible, you want to feel better, post trial in the comments and we'll chat. If you want to hop on the Zoom tonight to hear about an opportunity, friendships, travel, business, and more, post Zoom. Post Zoom in the comments and we are going to chat. Otherwise, I want you to know this. Your presence matters. I would love to chat with you. You can ask questions below. Reach out to me. I would love to help you on this journey. And I hope you have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.